sun does rise, laying in the bed with bloodshot eyes. Late in the evening when the sun sinks low, that's about the time my rooster crows. I got women up and down this creek, and keep me going and my engine clean. Run me ragged but I don't fret, 'cause there ain't been one slow me down none yet. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. Try to tell me red, keep this living and you wind up dead. Cast your troubles on the Lord of Lords, wind up laying on a cooling board. But I got buddies up White House Road, and keep me strutting when my feet hang low. Rock gut whiskey gonna ease my pain, and all this running's gonna keep me sane. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. When you lay me in the cold hard clay, won't you sing them hymns while the banjo plays? Tell them ladies that they ought not frown, 'cause there ain't been nothing ever held me down. All men, women, or shallow graves, same old blues, just a different day. Get me drinking that moonshine, get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall, throw them in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine, ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads.
Whiskey, I cried. If I don't get rye whiskey, well, I think I may die. I'm gonna go up beyond the holler, I'm gonna build me a still, and I'll sell you a gallon for a $5 bill. Well, if the oceans was whiskey and I was a duck, I'd swim to the bottoms and never come up. But the oceans ain't whiskey and I ain't no duck, so I'll play the Jack of Diamonds and trust to my luck. Jack of diamonds, know you hold to drop my poor pockets of silver and gold. Well, it's beefsteak when I'm hungry, rye whiskey when I'm dry, and greenbacks when I'm hard up, and heaven when I die. Rye whiskey, I cried. If I don't get rye whiskey, well, I think I may die. Well, my horses ain't hungry and they don't want your hay. Fare thee well, darling, and I'll be on my way. Here's to it, folks. a full-bodied lager as much as the next hard-working man. And the taste of suds while dealing stud I can surely understand. Trucker speed, and yes indeed, it's nearly getting late. But it's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. Smoke your grass and fish your bass and burn that purple gas. Showing up is a powerful stuff that'll knock you on your ass. It's like diesel fuel, nobody's fool's gonna wanna get left behind. It's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. Well, it's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. We're all half dead, lemons left, just spoiling for a fight. Who the fuck we could jack is drunk, the boys don't spare the ride. But it's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. I've been splitting eights and hitting my straights in the card rooms of the world. Chasing skirt, getting hurt, but now I got a card playing girl. But man, she gets excited when the deal don't come out right. But it's time to switch to whiskey, she's been drinking beer all night. Well, it's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. We're all half dead, lemons left, is spoiling for a fight. Well, who the fuck we could jack is drunk, the boys don't spare the ride. Cause it's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. Okay, alright. I've heard it said that you can get some heat in Irish pubs. Serving Jamesons to an orange moon or Bushmills to his cubs. Here's what you do with Tullamore Dew, you can meet them both halfway. It's time to switch to whiskey, they've been drinking beer all day. Well, it's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. We're all half dead, lemons left, just spoiling for a fight. Who the fuck we could jack is drunk, the boys don't spare the ride. It's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. And it's time to switch to whiskey, we've been drinking beer all night. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry.
Well, on a Greyhound bound for Shreveport, I'd been too long in my seat. Well, I stopped off in a no-name town to grab a bite to eat. And the ceiling fans, they hummed above a screaming patio. Crawfish hotter than a chimney fire, the beer was cheap and cold, and the barmaid smiled that kind of smile that knocked me off my stool. Said, hang around, I'll show you things they don't teach in school. Across the way, an old blues man was playing on the street. He moaned just like a black and tan. I found myself a seat. He sang, Lord, he lives above us, and the devil sleeps beneath. Well, he growled it mean and low between his 3 or 4 gold teeth. And I wished I was in Shreveport, just a gambling like a fool. Well, you can learn some things down there they don't teach in school. Well, I dreamed that night of a pretty girl. I dreamed of a riverboat stay gambling like a fool. Well, you can learn some things down there that they don't teach in school. Well, I said you can learn some things down there they don't teach in school.
Get ready to go crazy right here. Here we go. I'm a real bad liar. I'm a burnt toast kind of guy. Or if I try to build a fire, I'll burn the woods. I ain't a mover or a shaker. Can't keep up with the pacer. Never met a dance floor that ever did me any good. Sense of direction, sometimes too strong of affection for a whiskey made in Lynchburg, Tennessee. If there's a hole in my boat, son, you bet that's all she wrote. I'm a Titanic sinking down into that deep blue sea.